Hello everyone and welcome back to another Grainman Travels adventure, and today we're on a map that's called Nameless. This is a new mod map that landed on Mod Hub today, the 4th of the 7th 2023 at about 4 o'clock. The map itself is 227.47 megabytes to download. It's on a version 1.0.0.0 and it's compatible with PC, Mac, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5 and the Xbox series of consoles, so cross-play to your heart's content. It's made by a modder called Holden HB Modding and Farmer_MV. So let's run through a few more bits of information that are actually on Mod Hub. So it's got one main farmyard, which is quite highly developed, which is this one over here. It's got a cow shed with a capacity of 200 cattle and 2 drive-through silos. You already come with your own BGA, which is also over there. And it's got 22 fields, which they say range from large to small. I would say very large to medium compared to some maps. It also comes with 3 meadows as well. There's also one main place to sell all your crops and wares, but from the same place you can buy your seed, lime, fertiliser, liquid fertiliser and herbicide, so it's a bit like a cheap way to buy it in bulk. So you've also got a local cattle dealer, so you can buy your animals from the animal dealer, but also that animal dealer can sell manure as well, so that's pretty good. Yeah, it's quite an unusual map though, because most of it is just fields, and I think if this was based in Europe, which I don't know if it's supposed to be or not, but it'd be some very large scale agriculture. I mean, this map, or this field here, sorry, is absolutely massive. So hopefully you'd probably have to do some kind of competitive or cooperative multiplayer probably. So but I think what we'll do, as always, we'll get our feet back down on the ground and we'll have a quick look at the starting equipment. As you can see, we start with quite a lot of equipment, so let's just run through these. We start with a Fendt 724 medium tractor. It's got a 246 horsepower and it looks like it's brand new. We then start with a Fendt 930 large tractor, which has got 296 horsepower. Again, looks like it's brand new. We then start with a very nice Class Trion 750 with a 12,000 litre hopper. We start with 2 Rudolph TDK 301RP trailers. Sorry, we've got one TDK 301RP trailer and then a DK 280RL trailer. That's got a front dolly on it. I would really struggle to drive that. We then get the 10.8 metre Class Convio Flex header. We get a KHN Prolander 7500 cultivator. We get the KHN DC 401 4 metre subsoiler. We then also get a nice Pottinger Terracem C6F 6 metre seeder. I think that's a direct seeder as well, it is. We also get a KHN TF 1512 front tank for fertiliser and seed, which I guess will go with this one. Yeah, it goes with the KHN Maxima 3 Till planter, which is a 6 metre planter. We then get the Dalbo Power Roll 1230 HD 12.3 metre rollers. We get a very nice Breedle K105 11,000 litre 18 metre spread fertiliser spreader, so that does lime and fertiliser. We get the KHN GMD 4411 rear mower. And we get the GMD 3123 front mower, so both really nice bits of kit. We get KHN GF 8712 tedder, which is 8.7 metres working width. We then get a nice KHN GA 4731 4.7 metre windrower. I think the modder might like KHN equipment. There we go, so you got another KHN VB 3190 baler, so that does 125 to 180 centimetre bales. We get a very nice Agroliner PWO24 bale loader, so that can take both square and round bales. And we get a KHN RO142 forage mixer, so quite a nice introductory forage mix, that one, I like that. And we get a Hewer XB190 front loader. And we get the Albert Universal Bucket, Manure Fork and Bale Spike for it. We get the Nardi N60-35 header trailer. And we get 2 10 Winkle weights, so we've got a Pack 750, so we've got 2 Pack 750s actually. So one's not brand new and one is brand new, so pretty good really. So quite a lot of starting equipment. So this is the main farmyard though. It's very as it says in the description, very developed, and I would agree with that. So there's all of your field equipment there in this shed. We've got another one over here which has got your nice Fendt tractors. And then we've got lots and lots of nice flowers and lots of decoration on this map though. Very bright as well. Got some straw there, I believe. Yep, you get some nice free straw bales. Get some nice free grass bales. Is that grass or hay? That's hay, sorry. And some silage as well that's already been made into silage, so that's good. We get the baler there. All our other equipment here. We've got the cow barn there. And then we've got around here, whoops, got stuck there. We've got the BGA as well. So we've got our 99 kilowatt BGA plant. So that's unusual to see on a farm straight away. But if you want to do a kick off with a pretty well developed farm, then this might be the map for you. We've got another shed here. Yep, nice decorations. We've got a very nice Class Treon combine there. We've got some of the Prolander stuff and the subsoiler. And there's some of the other bits and bobs in this nice open shed. And then we finish off with a very big grain silo. It's got designated drop-off and collection points as well. That's pretty cool. I quite like that. So if we have a quick look at these are the silage bins as well, so that's good. Right, this is the cow barn. So you get 50 cows to start with, and you have 200 head total, so that's pretty good. If I look in here, I think, yeah, that's pretty much all you start off with. So that's pretty good though. And I think what we'll do is have a quick look at the crop calendar. So it does look like it's been slightly altered. You've got some ability to do some planting of wheat and barley in March when you don't usually do. There is no custom crops though. And also one thing I did want to point out is on here, on the actual selling section, you don't seem to be able to sell everything, and there's only one place to sell all your wares. So just something to be conscious of. If you scroll down a little bit further, not potatoes, so cotton is no selling points, eggs there's no selling points, wool there's no selling points, milk no selling points. So just be very careful of that when you are playing this map, not to get into some kind of production like flour, bread, cake, butter, etc. and you can't sell it. So just be really careful of that. Something I did see when I was demoing scrolling through the map, so just something to be aware of. So like I said, we've run through the animals. Contracts are big contracts, big rewards on some very big fields. So if you want to make a lot of money on this map, probably pretty easy to do that. I mean, you'd make, well, nearly 50 grand in 2 fertilising contracts in no problems at all. You'd probably make 60 odd grand, probably 65 with excess one on those 2 harvesting contracts. So yeah, pretty impressive. You do start off with obviously your biogas plant as the starting off in new farmer mode, so that's pretty cool if you're interested in doing that. So yeah, it's an interesting area for farming. Now the actual sleep trigger, just to show you, got something I did have to have a quick look on. The sleep trigger is actually over here in your farmhouse. So as you can see, there's your own biogas plant over there. So you are your sleep trigger is actually in your farmhouse, is not on the farm itself. So does that open? Yep, very nice. There we go. Right, so on the PDA itself, we'll just run through some of the selling points. So we've got a sawmill down here, then got the other part of the sawmill. Here you've got the bale selling, the buyable manure, the buyable slurry, and if I get to the last one, that's where the animal dealer is. So it does say something in the VOD description though that you can only sell, is the livestock dealer sells liquid manure and manure, but the manure can only be acquired with a shovel and the R key. Not quite sure what that means, but okay, we'll go for that. This is where you can buy all your fertilizer, seed and your lime. You've got your land trade there, which is where you can sell pretty much everything off the map apart from your custom production, so just be careful because this seems like a very heavy agricultural based map, mainly more than productions. So and you've also got the ability to buy your herbicide there as well. Up here is your vehicle shop and your gas station, which is just a gas tank rather than a proper station. And then this is where your main farm is. The road network is interesting to say the least. It's got like roads around here and then up there and then down here, and there's some tracks as well across the top, across this meadow, and then through some of the fields and up here with the forestry areas. So yeah, it's not a bad laid out map. The actual fields themselves, they're around some unusual shapes and sizes. I mean, that field 8 and field 9, I wouldn't class them as small personally, and you're coming into things like field 16, which is absolutely ginormous. But yeah, it's still quite a nice map, and the background of the PDA is really nice. I like that. It's a nice feature, that is, so that's good. In new farmer mode, you start with this area here, which is where your farm is. Down here on the land where some of the productions are, field 13, field 12 and meadow 25. So you also start with the bits in between as well. So I'm not quite sure why, but apparently you do. That's got no value at all. So, but yeah, definitely an interesting map, probably for somebody who wants to make some big scale agriculture that hasn't got the fields the same as American maps, so not as square, they're a bit different size. So just make it back to the farm. I think what we'll do, as always, since there's not much else to run through, we'll run through field prices. So let's have a quick look. So if we want to extend into 11, 102,000, that's quite expensive. Let's say I wanted to extend up here, 22, wow, 271,000, 21, 216,000, 28, 466, ouch. Okay, let's go for the big boy, probably 18 I think is probably the biggest. 562, so yeah, big boy agricultural farming on this map, and needing some serious grinding to probably get you going. I wouldn't do a survival or a start from scratch on this map, you would be grinding for a while. So, but hopefully you've enjoyed this map tour video. If you have, give it a like, subscribe to the Grainman channel, and I hope to see you again soon. Many thanks.